Wingstop on the way. Jingle Bell Rock on this way. Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell.
First and foremost, a dope ass platform.
Shout out to Pure Rap Podcast again.
Yeah.
Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all stay safe out here, man. And
Appreciate
y'all, I can see y'all being big in the future, man.
Y'all keep going and shit, stay down.
They didn't have that one. That's elite. I would definitely drink that one. Strawberry guava.
Yeah.
Ooh, elderberry. That sounds like all the good signs of that drink right there.
Hey, that's for that immunity, bro. I'm telling you.
Jeez.
Hey,
Put me. Hey,
oh,
man.
we forgot the camera was on. Hey,
I tagged him.
damn, we were just talking about Suja, you know what I mean? We were talking about that strawberry guava drink. He said he couldn't find it, you know what I mean? I told him, hey.
That must be exclusive.
That's
Did
what
you
I'm
already have the promo deal,
Hey,
marketing deal?
hey, you know, Suja haven't hollered at me yet, but you know, I know my ways in, you know what I mean? Where I was like, man, maybe, and I think it was just a dream. Like I woke up, I'm tripping. You know how that tooth fairy comes in your pillow?
Oh yeah.
It was a Suja fairy, and I think they overheard us last episode talking. Man. I woke up in the morning, bro. I swear that next morning, bro, I woke up, looked under my pillow, and I saw this drink underneath, bro. That's crazy, bro. They might have heard that. I think they were listening, bro.
Wow.
That's crazy, bro. Hey, man, Suja, man. Hey, if that was you that dropped out this drink, you know, I appreciate it.
Suja needs to put me on them other drinks, man. That sounds like an exclusive ass drink right there, man. I've never seen that one.
Hey, we doing anything for this drink.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Nah, but look, man. What's good, everyone? Welcome to Pure Rap Podcast. Fuck, I can't even speak right
Pure
now.
Rap Podcast. Hey, the podcast.
I'm over here speaking a whole other language, bro. Nah, but as you can see, man, we got the jingle bells jingling. You know what I mean? We got the Wingstop.
Jiggling.
You know what I mean? We got everything, bro. We got the mics rocking. We got the Suja drinking. We got everything, man. You know what I mean?
We got the whole Christmas thing going on / Thanksgiving episode because we got food and gifts.
Yeah, now this is Christmas, man.
This is Christmas.
Christmas dinner, you know.
Christmas dinner.
Yeah, we got our wings. That's like a
because you know how Christmas is. You know, you seen a Christmas Story. The only place that was open was the Chinese restaurant. You seen that movie? That's the only place that was open on Christmas. Oh yeah, everything closed.
Yeah, the Chinese restaurants. Hey, they be knowing that.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
Besides Jack in the Box, they be open.
Right.
Yeah,
you got another fork in there, man. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Four somewhere over here.
What's over there? Is that it?
Nah,
is that just a knife?
I swear it's over there.
Huh?
Oh yeah, it's behind this.
Oh, okay.
I played him. I almost played him.
This man said you ain't eating tonight.
Yeah, you gotta check everything.
And not smacking the microphones.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Be like chewing, like
yeah. You know, like the ASMR, like mukbangs.
Yeah,
like,
mukbangs.
You know
they be like, nah.
Yeah, they be chewing that.
It's crazy how they could do a video and not talk and just eat. Like that's just I don't get the internet sometimes. I don't get it.
Low key, that's kind of what we're doing right now.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how we're doing. No, I'm just saying. I'm just mad. Like this is the first.
Though, like,
in general, like we never really do this stuff, so. For us to like really be doing this and just be like chilling and talking and we actually having like, I mean, it's just like having a dinner meeting. It's like, oh yeah, we're talking about something. Hey, but we got mics this time.
Wingstop, if you watching, man, we need that sponsor, man.
Hey, Rick Ross, where you at?
Rick Ross, man.
Hey man, we had Richie Evans, man. So man, hey Richie Evans, hey, tell somebody,
tell Rick Ross,
hey, we want a Wingstop, stop, you know, pull up.
Let them know what flavors we got, man.
Oh yeah, what flavors we got? I think we got what is it? I think hot honey rub. That's new. Lemon pepper, barbecue, and a wine. Yeah, lemon pepper. The lemon pepper, the Rick Ross way.
Good to me.
You know what I'm saying? It's all flats. All now I'm saying. Nah, we got the boneless, you know what I'm saying? Cause the hands gonna be all sticky on this episode. We start going crazy eating that.
Hey yo. It's gonna be hey. Anyways, you know.
It's like whoa.
Hey man, we talked about Diddy a few episodes back. We ain't doing it.
We're gonna have to start. You know how you eat wings? They get you the wet wipes. We're gonna start getting wet wipes.
We need like a bib and stuff. Hey, nowadays the beard's starting to grow a little bit. One day I'm gonna need that. Like,
jeez.
You know, they got like a shit for like that keeps the beard thing like down.
Oh, down. Oh
yeah. You ever seen a dude with like the beard like all the way up, but they had to like hold it down like a little bit because like so they don't get no. Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know.
No, I'm telling yeah.
That's kind of wild. I don't even know how I see people got their mustache like way over their lip and they still eat. Like it's crazy.
Nah,
I'm like, bruh, I'm trimming it down at least like just so I can see right there. You can't even see your lip.
That's the thing. Like
that's crazy.
Yeah, I try to keep mine trim. I need to shave honestly. In a minute, but
but it's like
that random hair like fall in your mouth. Or
it's just I don't know, man.
Yeah,
it's I guess it's like 101 men's grooming.
Nah, big facts. Might have to have an episode like
episode of that.
Have you shave a beard? I just actually bought me those like they had stuff on Manscaped for sale.
Oh, the Manscaped.
So I was like, but because I have one of their little trimmer thingies. Now, honestly, I'm not gonna talk about it because it's was sponsored by that. Like, fuck all that, bro.
We're talking about all these different companies.
That's what I'm saying.
I know it's Christmas, but
we ain't sponsored yet, bro. So it's like I'm not gonna just like over here like talk about their stuff except for Suja though. I will talk about Suja because I fuck with them. So. Damn, that's a good drink, you know what I mean? You gotta balance it out, you know what I mean? A healthy meal, healthy drink, you know what I mean?
Healthy drink. I told you, man, you ain't gotta always eat it. You can always drink it, man.
Big facts. Big facts.
You can always drink.
Should we open the presents first before we, start getting into this?
Yeah, I mean, we usually wait till midnight. Unfortunately, we're doing Christmas a little early this year. But I mean, why not start the gifts? I mean, hey, gifts might be
We're going in front of the screen. I apologize, guys. I had to grab a gift.
He had to go grab them gifts. He forgot it was under the tree over there somewhere. We had it under. He got it early, man.
Unfortunately,
too early.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're missing Caleb. He's not with us this episode. Even people who tune in knows he works at the post office, and this time around, it's gonna get wild at the post office. You know what I mean? It's Christmas time. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
Long hours. So unfortunately, he wasn't able to make this episode. I have Caleb. If you're watching, I got you and know the same thing anyway. So you're gonna know what it is once you watch the episode. But I have your gifts back home. Unfortunately, I had to leave it back home. I couldn't give him his gift. It's all wrapped up and nice. But next time I see you, Caleb, you shall have your gift with you. And I'm excited about this one. Because we kind of just, this was last minute. Like, I didn't really care about, this episode. Realistically, I was more of I'm going to get y'all a gift regardless. You know what I mean? Or whatever we're going to be doing. But I was like, we might as well turn it into an episode. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. Never did it before. It was the first time.
There you go, sir.
Wow, man.
Yeah,
so it seems like a pretty heavy box here.
Hey, look at that wrapping paper. Hey, look at that wrapping.
Oh, that rapping is elite.
I got a bow.
Hey, shout out to the rapper.
Yeah. Shout out my stepmom, man.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yo.
Hey, I didn't do it myself. I can't take credit, you know what I mean?
Shout out to the stepmom right there.
While you do that,
all right. He's gonna dig. He's digging in some food. I'm gonna close my eyes. What do we got here? Whoa, what is this? Whoa.
Yeah.
It's is it a vintage suitcase turntable?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like an actual vinyl player.
Yeah, so it's like so it is. So it's a briefcase, so you could fold it and
fold it.
So you could take it to go. It has speakers on it.
Oh wow.
But you can open it up.
And you can play vinyl.
Play vinyl, you can connect your phone. Look, you got all
damn.
Yeah.
Oh shit, hey, that's cool, man.
Yeah, so it's like an official but the sound quality is not the greatest coming out of the retro speakers like
this is retro.
You could connect external speakers, so if you had your own speakers, you could connect them to that. Make it even louder.
Damn,
so yeah.
Oh, that's dope, man. Appreciate that.
Nah, man.
That's a solid gift, right there.
I know they got vinyls and shit too, but
I didn't. Nah, this
get you something to actually listen to it on. I don't know if Caleb has one. I didn't know if you had one, so I was just like,
it's the music podcast right here. So give it up close for the viewers watching.
Man.
Up close, it's it show you the functions going on there. to show you that. Nah, that's solid.
Yeah, I know. I was like, man, I need y'all. You know, you have the vinyls, but let me let y'all listen to it. You know, open it up and listen to it. You know,
and then I mean, do you even have a vinyl player too, or
I have one, but it's back in Minnesota. I don't have one like this. That's like portable. It's kind of a bigger one, but I love my mom has vinyls and stuff too, so I let my mom keep it basically. Like I said, you could, but this same situation, you could put in the one I had. You could put CD players in it too.
Yeah. Oh damn.
You could put cassette. So like you could put like all like in your phone. You could do all the above and the speakers and shit. That shit was kind of expensive though. I got like during the pandemic when man was getting that unemployment.
Unemployment.
I mean,
he was getting them checks coming in crazy.
But yeah. So I left that with my mom. But yeah, I want to get you guys. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah, that was dope. I got him some. I forgot to kind of rap it a little better, but hey, it's so we got a bag,
It's in the bag.
It's the thought that counts, right?
Man, it's Foot Locker, but it's shoes.
Yeah, he thought it was shoes.
It's Foot Locker, but
it ain't shoes though. I should have had time to rap it, but
oh shit, that's hilarious.
And it's all about music on the podcast. Look, we got
shit.
So he had the vinyl player.
That's crazy.
And I remember he was telling me about this album.
That's the one I wanted too. Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, man, I always wanted that."
It's the bandana.
So what do you got? The Freddie Gibbs? Okay.
Look at that, man. Yo, that's funny as hell that I got you a fucking vinyl player. And then you got me a vinyl. We didn't plan this. This is all secret, by the way. I just want to let people know.
Yeah, this is
this is literally not planned. So for me to give him a record player and to give me a vinyl was actually funny.
Yeah, that was dang. I'm shocked right now because I'm like we didn't plan this at all.
Shit,
I think it was strictly music. Hey, that'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to get copyright. We don't own rights to the music, but
man, that's fire.
I remember he liked Freddie Gibbs and that project.
Yeah, I want to
when that came out that year. I think it was like 2018.
Oh shit, well let's stay. Yeah.
2018, 19 or something.
I might have to put that like on the side, man.
Nah, man, that's dope. I never really do, and that's one thing about Christmas. I always like when people get shocked on gifts because they know they like it. Yeah, they like, oh, this is what I always liked.
Yeah,
like I always, you always remember those conversations, and then you try to catch up on that, and then boom. That's
I appreciate that. And I can remember that too. It's crazy because I was like, oh man, I want that fucking vinyl, bro.
Yeah. Nah, that was dope though, man. The gifts was crazy.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs.
There we go. So I can drink my drink.
I mean, I actually have a couple vinyls, but now I got a player now.
That's what I'm saying. And this one's cool too. Like I said, it's like a suitcase one, so it like it folds up.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
That's dope. I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah. Nah, it's
That's crazy.
I was about to give me one too, but I got you and Caleb, and I was like, I'll wait for me later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen one in a coffee shop before. They have vinyl, Bluetooth, CD. They got it all. It was like at Best Buy. I forgot the name of that brand, but it's crazy. You could do everything. Vinyl, Bluetooth, aux, like.
And the cool thing I like about this one is because like you could have one in the crib or something, but it's like man, if you were going to like your girl's crib or you're doing like you're going to like family whatever, like you want to just play some music or you might
take it to the port.
Hotel, take it what I mean, you could take it wherever with you, you know what I mean, like I'm going on vacation or something. It's like, man, you fucking put that in, like you're not taking too much clothes, put that in there. I want to put a little your favorite vinyl in there, you know what I mean, and not take it to go. So that's the cool thing about that one. Road trip or who knows, you could play that shit. Of course, it'd be kind of weird because it's gonna be scratching, so you can't play it in there. But without the vinyl, you could take it places. But with it, then just bring a vinyl with you, But yeah, and Caleb, I got you one too.
Yeah, I mean, we still miss Caleb, and we would have still got him something too. We still got him something and stuff like that. Unfortunately, circumstances, he couldn't show up tonight, but he still would have had some Wingstop. I told him he thought I was never gonna bring Wingstop. That was actually a part of the gift as well. People didn't really realize I actually brought them Wingstop because we always talked about it. We pretty much grew up on it. We had a lot of conversations at Wingstop. I mean, if it wasn't for those conversations at Wingstop, we probably wouldn't be here today. Because I think Wingstop was one of them places.
Yeah.
We used to go and chop it up and talk about music. So
yeah, 100%. Like, cause we all lived in the same area with the Wingstop right there. I remember when that shit opened up too. I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, like, in North Park, right?
Yeah, North Park. So.
Yeah, that was like the foundation of everything. Like that was even the Point Loma. I mean, we used to go over there too. We used to go play ball over there. Old Town, go get Wingstop over there. North Park was. Yeah, when everybody used to like kind of live in the same area, that would be the go-to spot.
Big facts.
Yeah, and they closed so late.
Yeah, but we even made jokes. Even when we were doing just the regular like, when we were doing it from StreamYard before we were live and doing the podcast, we were always like, "Oh, let's eat some Wingstop for the episode or something."
Yeah,
we always joked about eating Wingstop on the episode.
I think that's funny. If they look past on our old videos, we always brought up Wingstop. That's funny. That you said that because we always bring it up.
Now we finally got Wingstop on the episode. Caleb is not.
Yeah, he's not here. I was kind of like going to be a surprise, but then I'm like, oh shoot, he kind of gave us the information.
We should let me try FaceTime. Let's see what happens.
Hey,
before we get into
FaceTime call.
This is a festive episode, man. Before we're gonna talk about some hip hop as well too, but we just let us enjoy this time.
Yeah, I mean the year's almost over.
Yeah.
We want to recover like all the stuff, from the music and everything, man. It's almost about to be January, New Year, man. So,
let's see if he answers.
So let's see, he's making that call, man. Yeah, man. I hope Christmas shopping's going well for people. Hope they ain't going crazy, man.
Yeah.
He got me on the phone first, man. It's like when they be like, Ice Cube, when he was trying to FaceTime, he's like, hey, man, does Snoop Dogg always answer your phone? He's like, call him up, and then he calls back. He's like, oh, yeah. Man, of course.
That's hilarious.
We talk all the time.
Did you see the shit with the talking about Stevie Wonder?
Stevie Wonder?
Yeah, Stevie Wonder trying to like text him or FaceTime him or something. Like,
Stevie Wonder FaceTime.
Yeah.
Yo, that's elite.
I'm calling this man.
He's calling.
Yeah, he didn't answer. He might still be out. Still be either working or he probably got off and tired. I don't know, man. But I tried. Yeah.
Nah, he might call back, man. Sometimes, people, they don't get to the phone right at that time. I bet you like a minute or two, it'd be like, oh, shit. They called back. Let me go. Or they'd be like, I called you a minute ago. What'd you do? Pass out in a second? Or something.
Nah, I do that all the time. I never answer my phone like the first time.
Oh, the first time? Yeah. Nah, that's how some people, like, that I know, like family-wise, I think there's people that don't answer the first time. Like the very first time. So, but they always call back, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like you...
I call back.
Yeah, you always call back, but it's just like you don't answer right at that time. It's like...
I mean, I usually would, but sometimes it be depending on like my social battery at times. Sometimes I don't really feel like talking on the phone.
Oh, that or you're doing something.
Either that, or I may be at work, so I do have time. Like I'll get a call and I'm at work, and I'm like, damn, I can't. I'll probably call after, or like, you know what I mean. But there are times where like someone will call me like in the morning or something. I'm just like, I just don't really feel like talking. It's like I'm not like ready to like talk to nobody.
I've seen that in TikTok. That's funny you brought that up. There was a video where this person was like, they're like, dude, like, I don't pick up my phone at this time, like in the morning. It's like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It's not even on like some.
But if it's
it's
an emergency, like, and it's like, okay, they called me once, then they call me twice. It's like, okay, if I see it, like, if they call, or like, you know what I mean? Like, if you start seeing shit like that, voicemail, most of the times if a voicemail's left, then I know it's like, okay, this is the point. No one leaves voicemails unless it's like a spam. or important, like it's like, hey bro, I need you to pick up your phone, like this is urgent, you know what I mean, like, or like a text right after the call or something like that, like pick up, like if it's something like that, then I know it's like, okay, they probably need something, like, or not something might be, if it's a family, whatever. Usually the main people like I would answer for mainly though is like mom, like someone like mom or like something like that. I'll be like, okay, like if I see it, I gotta pick up. You can't just can't do moms like that. So
for sure.
Yeah, so I'll be like, that's probably like the only person though that I'm like, everyone else though, I'm like, if I see it and I see something like that, I'm like, I'll call back in a little bit. I'll call back when I'm ready. Like, Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, sometimes people call you at the wrongest times, and I'm like,
Thanks.
I'll be like, dude, I'm going to the bathroom at that time.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just not the perfect time.
They got that barbecue. Hey.
They got that barbecue. So that's what it is. Funny. Yeah, call in on the phone at certain times. That is different. But
I was gonna ask
Yeah.
a Christmas question.
we are in
Are
Christmas.
you doing anything for Christmas? Like, what is your
I don't have
like
like
a tradition type of thing, or do you have? Like,
Yeah, I don't have a go-to
Mhm.
on as far as Christmas tradition. I mean, as a kid, it was always like, the tree is up, gifts is there. I can't wait to open the presents, watch Christmas movies on my own time.
Well, what was it like?
music,
Sometimes
stuff
at the tree or the presents, like what time did you have to open them? Like, was it Christmas Day? Because I know some people like had like the tradition of they open like one present on Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah,
Some people like do it in the morning on Christmas. Some do it like during the Christmas party. Like, what was your like? What would you grow up kind of?
Yeah, we were always Christmas Day type of people.
Okay.
We were like Christmas Day in the morning, first wake up type of thing.
Yeah.
Or nowadays, just like we'll just Christmas Day wait till everybody get to the house.
Okay.
At a certain time, which is probably gonna be like noon or something.
Yeah.
Everybody wait till everybody, so then everybody can open their presents. So,
Yeah.
that's how it was. Kind of like morning. No tradition. Like I said, it was just really like Christmas Day morning. Have a little food.
Yeah.
Watch basketball.
Yeah.
That tradition. I always like watching basketball
You got the basketball game.
because it's literally on all day,
Yeah,
from like. 8 in the morning, 9, whatever, to freaking.
You got all the
night.
games.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
till
day.
prime time and morning all the way till prime time.
Yeah.
Like,
So what about yourself? Like, was
Wait,
it
but
is
do
always?
you guys like? Do you have a Christmas party? Like the family throw a Christmas party, Christmas Eve party, or do you go somewhere like? Or is it gonna be this time? It's gonna be different. Like, are you gonna be going to your girlfriend's family? Like, what do you guys?
Yeah,
What do you
I
got
mean,
planned this.
Lately for my girl and her family and stuff like that. They always do Christmas Eve. As far as like a Hispanic Mexican culture, they're usually like on the Christmas Eve wave.
Okay.
They'll wait till midnight, but some people can't hang.
Yeah.
Everybody gotta do it at like 10 o'clock.
Especially the Mexican party.
You know what I mean? Abuelo, abuelita, the grandma, they ain't even staying up all the way till midnight.
Nah, not at all.
They not staying that late. So they do a little party thing. But as far as my side of the family, we don't do no crazy party. I mean, if we do, it's like a little like kickback, play board games, play Uno battles.
Oh yeah, the little
Battleship battles,
Yeah.
Connect Four battles with the cousins.
That's dope. Yeah, that's
And stuff like that. Like we do that.
It's a good time. Yeah.
It's a good time. Catch up, cause we don't always see each other throughout the year, which is not always good. But we do still have a life to live of our own, so we gotta still do what we gotta do throughout the year. But it's always good. It kind of sucks that it's always towards the end of the year. It feels like when you start to catch up with people. It's like the beginning of the year. It's like it's very like strong. It's a new year. The attitude's good, but then it gets towards the end of the year. It's when it's like, oh, what did you do from January all the way to November?
Because I
don't know.
Yeah, because normally it's like the last couple holidays, like those are like the get together.
Yeah, it's the end of the year though. Like,
Yeah.
But
And
the beginning, and the middle is just kind of like, it's a big stretch, and it's like, what happened? I haven't seen you in 5 months.
Yeah, and it sucks because we're always
6 months.
We're always say we'll like do better, like try to like do more get-togethers and that, but
Resolution and stuff like that.
That shit don't ever. That never happen.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh yeah, let's catch up or let's get together and all that, and then it comes back to the next holiday. Oh,
Big facts.
So I mean, it's a trouble little thing that goes on in life when you trying to get together and catch up with so many people, but you realize like, yeah, you still have a whole year. We got 24 hours a day. It's a try. Sometimes it might not even be being up in person. It can always be on the phone. We can always, like FaceTime is always available. Call, text, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
me, my mom, my sister, and my brother.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Since we're
always
all in,
ways to communicate, man.
All 4 of us are in different states now.
Yeah, damn.
So let me get closer to the mic. I'm over here chilling back.
Yeah.
But so we do Zoom, we try to do Zoom calls, like we try to do it at least like every 2 weeks, but we just did one yesterday. So on Monday.
That's cool.
So like stuff like that, it's like you know, we're not here, you know, physically to be able to see each other, but
you can still,
like you said, there's so many ways. Like you said, FaceTime, you know, Zoom, like all those little ways of being able to communicate with family. You know what I mean? And you know, like you said, if people can't get together in real life, or you know, schedules are conflicted with, you know, the time that you guys are gonna meet up. It's like work on a schedule, like, you know, everyone show up on Zoom or something. You know what I mean? It's like, you know.
Yeah,
you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like if you know, there's always a way. Like there should be no excuse. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's always like the little things.
Yeah.
So to speak, it's like the smallest thing. Like that call, you know, could have been till all the way till the holidays.
Big facts.
You're doing it every few weeks, or you know, at least in your point of view, it seems like at least once a month.
Yeah.
You guys are actually on the phone.
Yeah, but then that too, like that's like intermediate. That's like my that's like my immediate family. Yeah, but like,
but
you know,
all the cousins.
Yeah, it's like
all the uncles.
Usually you don't see everyone else until, like you said, like the Thanksgivings, you know, like, or it's gotta be maybe a birthday. Maybe someone might have a birthday, and you know, or at some like aunt's house or something or whatever. But since I moved, I usually try to be pretty good at that. But, you know, I was living in Minnesota the past, you know, 4 or 5 years. So now that I'm back, it's like I'm able to kind of pick up where I left off at. Because I feel like that's one thing I do. I do okay with. It's like making sure I at least try to reach out and, you know, go around and, you know, see my people. This year I've been kind of like off a little bit, maybe because I was gone for so long. But because before then I felt like I was doing it pretty good. But I think 2025, like, I'm not even gonna make it like a resolution or nothing, but just in general, I would like to, you know, challenge myself to, you know,
or just keep it in your mind.
Keep it in your mind to make sure it's like I don't want it to be March and then be like, damn, I haven't seen people in the, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like start February, like, you know, hey, you know, hit up my cousin, like, hey, you know, what are you doing? Like, let's go do something. You know, it's like little small stuff like that, just to make sure through the year. It doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be no damn every week or something. It's just like, you know, at least, you know, a couple months, so it's not just till Thanksgiving or something. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be till Thanksgiving till I see somebody or a funeral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's usually like what happens is someone will have, you know, someone in the family unfortunately will pass away. Then then you see all your family and it's like, you know. So
yeah, that's one thing. Like in life too, I don't always want to look at like I don't always want to look at that as that's the only way we can meet up is due to funerals and things like that.
Right, and that tends to happen.
That tends to happen. I don't know if it's if it might be majority people. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say like a culture thing, but it's just I feel like some people or some families it feels like that's kind of the only way. It's like I ain't seen you in so long, you know, because so and so passed away, and it's like But yeah,
it's like, you don't want that to be like
I hate thing, it's like it's kind of the dislike. I don't want to say the hate, but it's just kind of I dislike kind of doing those things, but sometimes that ends up being the case.
Right. Unfortunately. You know. But we could move.
Yeah, we could turn that around.
Usually for me this year. Usually for me, I never really had.
Yeah, what's the tradition?
I never really had like a tradition. Like, my mom, like growing up, was kind of like, you know, sometimes it would just be me and my sister, or whatever. I'm like, fucking, she wouldn't mind. Like, so we're like open a present. We didn't have, you know, all the money in the world, so you know, there'd be a few presents, and then like, you know, my sister would open one, and she would be like ready to open the rest on Christmas Eve, and my mom would just be like, you know, you should save it to Christmas, but like we'll be like, let's just open it, and then like one more, and then she's like, all right, fine, whatever, you know, just open it. Like, so there was never really like a tradition. Plus, she didn't celebrate for a while too, and now also, but my stepmom, sometimes it depends on who I'm with, like the vibe kind of. I'm kind of like a go with the flow type of person, so depending on where I'm at, like or who I'm with, sometimes my aunt will have like a Christmas party. I used to spend winters sometimes over in the Bay Area, with my aunt in the Bay Area, and she'll have Christmas Eve parties and stuff like that. So like I said, like I was never in, like sometimes I might be with my mom, sometimes I might be in the Bay Area with my aunts and visiting for the winters. Sometimes I might be at my aunt's over like in Mira Mesa, and they would have like a thing on, Christmas or something. So I never had like a, this is what we do every year type of tradition.
Yeah.
I was always just go with the flow with wherever I'm at, you know what I mean? And the Christmases that I spend with my stepmom, which will be this year after a long time, she kind of has more of a tradition. What we do with the family is she has everything set up in the house. She has like 2 Christmas trees in the house. Like she
goes
like,
all out.
All out, bro. Like
the decorations,
trinkets here, trinkets over there.
Love it, man.
Yeah. Like,
that's my favorite holiday.
Yeah. So yeah, she goes all in, and then we open gifts in the morning, like early in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Like 6, 7, we're up. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
She's ready to open. So it's like get your coffee, get your whatever you need.
Hot cocoa ready.
Yeah,
let's get it popping, man.
Yeah, and then my brother's coming down this year, so he'll be with us. So he comes in a couple of days. Actually, on Thursday he'll be down. So my brother will be with us for Christmas this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get up in the morning, and then usually around like 1 or 2, she'll have like other family members come and like have like a Christmas dinner, like that's when so we'll have like a Christmas dinner, like you said. NBA's on. I'm gonna visit
the fellas watching the game.
I'm gonna visit my great aunt on Christmas also, because she's 94 years old, so it's like, so I'm gonna make sure to visit her, you know what I mean, and this year, and also I have a gift for her, stuff like that. So I bought a lot of people gifts this year, so I'm excited for this Christmas, like as far as giving, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, I've been away for a while too, so being able to, kind of be back home and kind of be like, I'm buy this person a gift. I get to go see them physically and give them a gift, so so I'm excited. But yeah, that's pretty much our Christmas is pretty much a full day thing, really, like over at my stepmom. So so it's fun. Like I said, I always enjoy it, you know what I mean? Just the spirit like of Christmas is fun. Like I was just watching that
the spirit.
That Red One movie. I just watched that on Amazon.
Oh yeah, it's already on Amazon.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
I was saying, because there's a lot of animated Christmas movies that recently been coming out, but I'm like, where's that next like Christmas movie like that's like live, like a real,
like a real live?
You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's been a minute, right? Does it feel like it's been a minute? Like since like a real.
Yeah,
like,
I mean with the movie industry, it's been a minute.
You know what I mean?
A lot of the good stuff.
So
back in the 2000s.
I was watching this one on Amazon Prime, and I was like, because I think it's Chris Evans, The Rock, that one other dude.
The other guy that was playing Santa, right?
Yeah, that plays Santa. I forgot his name. I can't think of his name,
but he's been in a lot of movies.
Good ass actor. Yeah. He was like, I was watching that movie, bro, and I was entertained. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, like people, I don't know what the critics are saying, like the reviews. I didn't look. I only go based off how I feel when I watch movies. Me
the trailer.
Me personally, I liked it, bro, and I was entertained all throughout the entire movie. I was entertained by it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I was like, now this is a good Christmas movie. It's funny. It's got action. You know what I mean? It's got the Christmas spirit in it, you know what I mean? Like it's got everything that you want from like a Christmas movie. Like that would involve those type of guys, you know what I mean? Those type of actors. So I enjoyed it, bro. Like I genuinely liked it. People might be in the comments, the movie sucks. I liked it. I care less, you know what I mean?
That's what the people think, and
that's what I'm saying. Because I've been seeing a lot of movies that get bad reviews, and I watch it, and
it's good.
Bro, I'm like, I rock with this shit, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't always try to go for those opinions out there. Because that does, like, it seems like it kind of...
It messes people's opinions up, or or it makes you like, you're already coming in.
Yeah, my perception of the movie has just changed because you're like, oh, nah, this movie's terrible. The acting is terrible, and everybody's bashing it. And then when you go to, you go to watch it, it's good. You're like, hey, bro, this was actually good.
Exactly.
Why they was hating on it? I thought it was straight.
And that's the thing. It's like, bro, that couldn't even be like that,
I tried... And the same thing goes for music as well. Everybody bashes a project, bashes these people. Then you go listen to the project, it's good. Same thing with a book. It's like same.
Right.
Goes.
Yeah, you gotta go into it with an open mind. You know what I mean? So
try to avoid all those naysayers out there, those opinionators and all that. It's like,
because it's like if you don't want to go into something already having a have an opinion that you think is formed. I get, but like, but But yeah, you don't want to go into it like that already. It's like, because like you said, your opinion's already swayed before you even watched anything, and it's like, but yeah, I would recommend it. Like if you're looking for some Christmas movie just to watch, just to chill, like if you're just at home and like, damn, I need something to watch real quick.
Yeah.
And you got Amazon Prime, I would say watch it, bro.
I always going with the classics, man.
Yeah.
Home Alone, Christmas Story was
I still need to watch my two go-to Christmas movies this Christmas and Polar Express.
I know I haven't watched Polar Express.
I haven't watched either of them this year.
They just put in the theater for throwbacks and stuff.
Oh yeah, like a 20-year anniversary.
Yeah, something like yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, 20 years.
No, it can't be 20. 10 years maybe.
No, it was this other movie, Interstellar. That was like
Because I was gonna say Polar Express is not 20 years.
Yeah, my bad. I really don't know.
There's no way.
Don't quote
There's no
me,
way.
but Christmas with the Franks. There was some funny ones.
Bad Santa. That's a good one. With Bernie Mac?
Yeah. No, it's funny.
It's
Good. No, it's just like
Friday After the Next. You know
I remember, I was young at the time watching that movie. It took me a minute to actually like
Elf?
watch it. Oh yeah, Elf. Yeah, Elf.
That's a funny movie.
Yeah, no, it's funny.
It's funny.
Nah, I ain't nothing wrong with that one. That was a classic.
I was saying something that we were talking about at work that I brought up a topic was Willy Wonka, the original one, the first one. You seen the old one before? Not the one with Johnny Depp, like the newer version.
Ooh,
but this is like the
that's
one
the
from
only one I seen though.
It's like the one from like the 80s, I believe. Is it the 80s?
I probably ain't seen it.
But you know what I'm talking about? Like you, with Gene Wilder.
Nah, that's something I gotta look up. I mean, me personally, I've only seen the newer version, which was Johnny Depp.
Okay, so you never seen this one. Oh, damn, it's from 71. So you never seen this one.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay,
no. Yeah, I seen it. I'm trying to think.
Do you remember it though, like at all?
A little bit, but I remember the guy.
Okay,
I remember the guy.
So I was telling
the guy. Yeah, I remember it. I almost thought I was like, I didn't see it.
It was a little far back,
a little far back because you said 80. I was trying to go back in time.
This is from the 70s. So this is from the 70s. So this is like
but I remember that dude that was playing.
Yeah. So I was asking like, hey, I know it's not a Christmas movie, but could it be considered one? Like, can you
really want?
Like, if I was like, man, like, because it's based in the winter time. You know what I mean? Of course, winter can still be like February, January. Like, you know what I mean? Winters go along, but there's chocolate. He wins a golden ticket. He receives the present of owning, like he wins, and then now he owns he basically owns the factory after that. You know what I mean? Once he wins, you know what I mean? Even though he didn't know it was a contest, it was just supposed to be visiting the factory. But Willy Wonka was looking for someone who had good morals and a young mind, and to give him, because he needs someone else that's younger, that has a younger mind to be able to run the factory moving forward with the balloons and stuff. So I was like, there's values in it, and I'm like, I know it's not a Christmas movie. Like, it's not a Christmas movie. It's not classified as a Christmas movie. But I was thinking like, during the winter time, I could see people during Christmas being like, man, let's watch Willy Wonka. It's a family movie. So I want to ask people in the comments too, like, would you put that in consideration for a Christmas movie? Willy Wonka, the older one, 71 with Gene Wilder.
Yeah,
I want to ask people in the comments that, because
that's tough.
I personally say yes. And when I was asking a lot of people at work, even like customers and stuff like that, like it was tied. Like I had like 5 people say yes. I had like 5 other people say no. I didn't ask every single one.
Yeah.
There was like 2 customers in line, and they overheard our conversation. The guy said yes, and the girl said no. You know what I mean? So it's like,
okay, so 50-50 on it.
It's been super 50-50. Like, so
I mean, because it's just, I mean, I don't know. When I think of Christmas movie, I think it's just tree, just.
Yeah, but there's
Santa,
snow and shit.
Snow and that was.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
I gotta watch the movie again.
Yeah, watch it.
It's hard to give me that.
Watch
it's
it
hard
again,
to give him that answer though.
Yeah, watch it again and give me an answer.
I would give you. I would give you a better answer.
Yeah,
I think it's like you're describing everything in the movie, but I have to like visualize it myself and really be like, oh yeah, like I could put that as a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
but it's I've never heard anybody say that until now. To like, oh, Willy Wonka. That's an honorable mention
it's like
right
honorable
there.
Mention,
it's like, we forgetting about this one. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying, because
I'm thinking of like
you're thinking of the
Home Alone, Spread, boo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm thinking about these movies,
right, the Grinch,
but the Grinch, all these movies. I'm thinking of all these, but that one specifically, no.
Yeah,
I think. Nah, and I mean, that's just like based. That's just based off my like what you just saying. I would say just no. I don't think it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
But
watch it.
I would give you a better answer.
Watch it back in your own time, and then just think about it as like that, as for like as Christmas, and then come back into me and be like, and let me know what you think.
Yeah,
you know, this music and shit, like it should feel good. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like I'm trying to tell people, like go back and watch that shit, bro. That's my fucking Christmas movie. I don't care what no one says, bro.
It just I just never heard that movie.
I'm gonna die on that hill. I'm gonna die on that hill. That Willy Wonka.
The Grinch Stole Christmas.
It's a Christmas movie.
Oh, it's like what was another one? Die Hard. That was they
yeah.
said that was always a Christmas movie.
Yeah, because it was on Christmas.
Yeah, it was like Christmas Day,
Eve or Christmas Day, like
or whatever. Yeah, and he was doing action. So that was kind of
like they say what was it, The Nightmare Before Christmas, right?
Yeah, they said that one too. Yeah,
because they say that's a Christmas movie, but a lot of people are like, no, it's a Halloween movie. You know what I mean? Because it's so.
But they said so that's why I was thinking like Bruce Willis Die Hard was one.
Yeah.
Certain movies that were based like Christmassy.
Yeah, like the theme of it, so. But yeah, that's wild though. That's a good conversation. Yeah, we're gonna let the people. Yeah, let us know in the comments, man. Let us know what you think, man. But yeah, we got a couple other things that we're gonna talk about as well. Okay. All right, man. While I dig for another fucking wing, let's get into that. Recap. You know what I mean?
Recap of the year.
Yeah, recap of 2024. You know what I mean?
Recap of what though? A lot of things happened in 2024.
Yeah, let me get this wing.
He said, "Hey, get that wing and figure out what type of question of 2024 though that we recapping, man. A lot of stuff, man. Shoot, 2024. This was the start of this. I mean, the start of live.
It's a good ass wing right there. No, man.
It's a good wing.
Let's talk about Let's talk about a recap for the podcast first. We'll go in order. We'll go recap podcast. Then we'll talk about some of our favorite. We don't have we're not doing like a top 5 or whatever. Yeah. We just kind of go over some of our favorite projects, some of our favorite artists, some of our favorite producers, like maybe some of our favorite moments, stuff like that. But for the podcast, I say a good recap is I would say we had a good year. Because I know 2023 we went in 2023. 2023 I think was our most consistent year as far as interviews, stuff like that. Like we did a shitload of interviews. Yeah. I think 2024 was a year of growth and like a lot of first times, for this, first time doing this, first time, so, and then kind of like I think 2024 was us figuring out our direction, like of where we want to go, especially now that all three of us are back together. Because we ended the year. I mean, we started the year going like how 2023 ended. We kept it going in the beginning of 2023. We had like Primo. We had I think King Shams was on here. Jamil.
Jamil.
I think like Black Skin 10 Stacks. I think
Johnson at the time too.
I think that was 2023. So we had a few in the beginning of the year. I mean, I could look on our YouTube just to double check, just to not, because we did, and then we
Green. Do we have?
I don't think
that was the.
Yeah, I think. So let me see. So 2000.
20.
Okay, so we had.
Yeah, B Real.
We had Jamil the Real, because that says 11 months ago. Ray Riley. We had the Cam and T podcast. We had Black Skin, JJ Sanders, 10 Stacks, Primo, Richie Evans, Chevy Woods, and that's our whole year as far as interviews. And then we had Win, Ask the Author, and we did also in the beginning of the year we did what was it? I think we did our hip hop trivia night with 3 guests that we had. Remember we brought them up.
Oh yeah, so we
did, so we did that in the beginning of the year also.
Oh yeah, almost forgot that.
Yeah, that was 10 months ago.
Yeah, so that was fun though, man. With the Flub all the time.
Yeah.
Flub is always cool. I always appreciate him. Always being able to make it.
100%, 100%.
And the other,
the
other lady too, or so. I forgot her.
No, so this one was Jen. You're talking about Jen.
Yeah, Jen.
But no, this one was
this was. Oh no, we had Tribal at that time. Yeah,
we
dang.
had and we had a
Wow, that's crazy. That was beginning of the year.
Yeah, that was beginning of the year.
Oh
so
my goodness.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, that was January. That was January 25th, man.
That's crazy.
But yeah, we also had King Sham's interview as well. His third interview. We had Primo's third, I believe. Then we did a whole bunch of. Like. We did a whole bunch of album. We did album reviews. You know, we did. What your thing with Jamar Johnson was the album review. We did the album review. Him and Primo's album review. And then we did a bunch of we did album reviews. We did reactions. So we did a lot of that in the beginning of the year. But then, of course, I was moving. Caleb was getting married, so we took that long.
Oh yeah, it took a little
gap in the middle of the year.
Yeah, it happens.
You know what I mean? And then, which was good though, which we needed to have, which was honestly much needed because a moment like that gave us time to
rebuild a little bit.
It's like, okay, rebuild, and then if we're gonna come back, how are we gonna come back in a way that
can attract people? Yeah.
First thing we did was
Chevy
the Drake.
Woods too, man.
First thing we did was the Drake and Kendrick video when we went to Gas.
Oh yeah, that was first time.
Which was
first time, man.
First. Yeah. That's a first, you know what I mean?
Doing
and
live content
and
with people we don't know.
That's what I'm saying. And it's our first 1K video.
Damn.
So that's what I'm saying. So like
just start
2024, that's our first, you know what I mean? Like all that, those are all first, you know what I mean? So and then first time doing a live podcast when, connecting with West Coast Radio again, and then being able to do our podcast here towards the end of the year, you know what I mean? It's also another, that's a first. Yeah, here we are, first time with the camera, you know what I mean? It's like we hadn't had that before. A lot of shit that we didn't have. So, and then more of a sense of a direction we wanted to do. A first time doing a live interview. So I think this year was good as far as kind of not like just kind of switching it up a little bit, doing something, getting comfortable with doing things in a different way, being together for the first time, doing our podcast, and just doing a lot of, just breaking down barriers and tough goals that we had. And we knocked out a lot of good goals that we had for ourselves. You know what I mean? So I would say it's been, it's a good year, and I'm happy that it ended. The last 4 months of the year ended the way it did, and us doing these videos, and even the Kendrick one was when I first, was a little earlier in the summer. But I'm happy that we did those because now we've had that type of stuff on our belt, and we kind of got comfortable with doing things like this going into 2025. Now it's like, okay, how far can we do it now and take it?
Yeah, no, it was a lot of first time. Yeah, just live content.
Yeah.
We doing this in person with mics, studio.
That's what I'm saying.
Set up and stuff. So, man, we came a long way from 2020 till now, man.
2021.
21. I'm sorry to be exact. But we
pandemic days.
Yeah, pandemic days. Yeah, we came a long way. From kind of speaking into existence. We talked about studio, talked about mics, talking about being in person. Because we did tons of videos online.
Yeah,
from StreamYard. Shout out to StreamYard for
a whole podcast was online for 3 years.
Yeah, for 3 years straight.
Yeah, straight. So going into our 4th year.
Yeah, with live content, it seems like the maybe our audience likes those things. I've heard good feedback. They're like, oh yeah, you're doing in person.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope. Keep doing that. Somebody told me that, oh man, you doing I watch your videos, it's dope. Yeah, keep doing that. Y'all doing good.
Yeah, big fact.
And y'all doing it in person. I know it's funny. The Drake and Kendrick video was funny. Doing that in person was a little different because we talking to random people we don't know. Trying to be more social to a lot of strangers out there in the city,
in the wilderness now.
Yeah, in the wilderness. Yeah, and getting people to hop on the video.
Actually,
to hop on a video is not easy too. So we definitely know the trial and error of that. It's
and
not everybody wants to be on camera. That's the thing.
And at the time, we had cheap ass $20 wireless mics.
The mics.
and we had them connected to the iPhone.
Oh yeah.
We didn't have anything connected to the camera.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So I had to sync the footage from the camera to each individual person's video. So I had to go through everyone's video individually, match the like.
That was a longer process than
That was a long it wasn't crazy long. I got it done and the video got to 1K. Like everyone that watched the video assumed that it was.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So I made it to where
like the behind the scenes,
but no one
know.
knows that. You know what I mean? That what I actually had to do, and that's a first because I never done anything like that in my life, and I learned that literally as
we were going on.
Literally as when we got it. Like I looked at Adrian, which is Kayla's brother. Like fuck, like I ain't never done that before. I never edited any. I never edited anything like that before. Like I had to
trying to match
and match. I had to read lips, and then every little like millisecond has to be exactly, because the words. Because if your lip, because I had to keep pushing things back. I had to like zoom in so far to where like everything started. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like if you guys actually knew, because Caleb would be like, "Sorry, when's the video coming out?" Like I don't think you understand.
Where's the video? Like. The process,
what I had to like actually do to make
like
that
editing,
video,
I always hear people like, bro, they're like, there's like some YouTubers I watch, just like, man, I just eat granola bar, but I'm editing like all night.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
day, and it's the process.
I don't think people understand like the actual process that goes behind making sure making sure a video comes out. Next time we do that. The thing is, like, I learned from everything, you know what I mean? Even doing this, like, our podcast, like, I'm still figuring out a little bit of what I try to make the audio quality a certain way. And I might eventually do, like, color grades and make a certain color grade for our podcast maybe and try something a little different, like trial and error with stuff. I kind of want to practice a little bit more with editing and take more courses and, like, learn more on that side for the sake of the podcast as well, like, to kind of learn that world. But the thing is, if we were to do that video next time, one, we didn't have the camera before. We own a camera now. We have the wireless mics, the Rode ones, the actual like official Rode wireless mics that connect to the camera that I used when we were in London.
Oh yeah.
London interview that I did. So I didn't have to do all that. I didn't have to do all the extra crazy editing.
Okay.
Then
you did another one with the real good mic.
Actual stuff. Yeah, and then
so that was actually a lot better.
And it connects to the camera.
To the camera. So you knew the difference.
Yeah.
Totally big.
So all I had to do now, even with the podcast, like all I had to do now was just take this home, connect the videos, make sure to get the the other quality, the sound that's like all the little hissing noise or anything like that. And what you see on the video is different than what the audio would sound like right now. Like if I was just to do the raw video, the quality is actually really good, but I make it sound. I use the compressors and stuff. So when you watch it on YouTube, the mic sounds like hella light. You hear no background noise. You don't hear any. You know what I mean? So like, I'm sure if you watch the video back, you're like, damn, that shit sound crispy. You know what I mean? Like, So that's the only thing I had to do with editing. But it's so easy because I already know what I use, and I just throw the video in there real quick and and then I'm pretty much done. I just add our intro video and outro. So now the editing is easy, but I want to learn. There's so much stuff that like I'm such a rookie, bro. Like at all this shit, I never took no courses, never took nothing. You know what I mean? Even like Caleb, like he makes the thumbnails and all that stuff. Like none of us, like we didn't go to school for this. We didn't learn none of this. Like, and also that's for people who I want to say too, who are just watching it like for the first time, or watching our podcast and like. Or want to start. I've had people ask me like, what do I use and like what do I do, like, with the podcast, like people who've DM'd me on the side or who ask me stuff like this, like they had questions about podcasts and they had questions about cameras and they had questions about stuff. Like, I always get them like the starter, like, what are your things that you want to know? Like, we've been doing this for 4 years, but this is all new to us, this live, stuff and doing, stuff with the camera and all that. So I'm learning that. And I want to teach Darnell how to do some stuff too. You know what I mean? So we're all kind of know what we're doing. So that's for people who are watching. Like, hey, like if you're watching and you want to start podcasts and stuff too, like feel free, you can always hit us up and we'll give you, any tips and stuff like you want. And of course, come up with a name, have a logo, have a direction, have a social media, like all those things like you want to make sure you have. But, it's a grind, you know what I mean? It's consistent, like, and I would recommend too, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm figuring out, even I got Final Cut Pro and I don't even know the half of it. I'm just be figuring out shit, you know what I mean? Like, I just be figuring out as I go. But that's one of those things, like, I will say, like, maybe invest in like a course or, watch more videos and, tutorials and things that will help you guide you through like some of these apps and how to edit it, how to edit these videos and how to make, things as best as you possibly can. So, and like I said, 2025, I want to learn more about that myself. But if you're watching this, those are some, advice I would give people like, hey, like, step by step, you know what I mean? Everything is a little step by step and you'll learn it, it's going to be, but just like everything else, don't get disgruntled, don't get nothing. Just figure it out. Like if I can, and drop the video too. Like I feel like a lot of people might have content, might have things like this, but just drop the video.
Don't hold content.
Don't hold it. Like,
just put it out there. I think even bigger artists like Tyler Creator, he was like,
Tyler Creator said that. Like, don't hold on to it.
Yeah, he said something like that. Just hold on to it.
This is your shit, man. Don't worry about what other people thinking, and then you could get the feedback after. Like once you drop it, if something like when we dropped the Kendrick and Drake video, there was someone in the comments. I was like, man, like. Fix the thumbnail a little bit, work on a title that catches people.
Somebody said that in the comments.
Yeah, in the comments. And then he's like, and you guys are onto a big video.
Dang.
Kayla went back to fucking, doing, the thumbnail. It's like, okay, let me change that up a little bit. Here, try this title. It's like, okay, so we did it, and all of a sudden we end up having 1K views within a week. You know what I mean? So it's like,
that's
just like you said. But once you drop it, there's always people. There's people who are gonna hate. Then there's gonna be people who are actually like will really give you that like your content, but they're like, maybe try this. You know what I mean? So listen to other people too. Like, follow your vision, but be open to the constructive criticism, feedback, anything like that. You know what I mean? You just want to be open to all of it. Now, my ears have been open this entire year to anything. Like, and I just want to learn. 2025, like that's my goal. I want to keep.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to hear the
learning.
voices and everything that comes in and out on the web, in and out your ear from other people up close, other people on the outside. So it's always good to get that feedback because it goes a long way. You may not take it, you may put it away and just throw it away. Hey, I don't want to hear about that. But I mean, it's a process. I mean, shoot, we still got our other regular jobs and we still doing this too at the same time. So
he texted back, so I'm trying to see if he answers.
So we've been doing all this, but it's a grind, it's a process. It's like doing anything in life. Like if you going to school and work, we doing work and have like a little duration of time just doing dedicated on this. Like
facts.
It might just be 30 minutes a day. We talk about this hour a day.
Yeah.
But it goes a long way.
But you got to do it. Like you got to.
You just got to do it. I mean, and it's at the end of the day, it's something that we love doing. I mean, we talk about music. We talk about projects.
Yeah.
And also that is cool though. It's like so many artists we've met doing this. I'm like that. That's one thing that's amazing. It's like I didn't even know half of these people on the net and a lot of these artists in the web like doing their thing. Right. Like I don't like Storm Green. Never heard of this guy. This guy is in Vegas. Man. Now he's from when we did his video, and I see he's kind of doing his thing too.
That's man. You made a good point. That's another thing of
like the people.
I think following people's journeys from when we first interviewed someone, and vice versa too. Because we talked about that with that's another person we need to get back on the podcast. Mm-hmm. We need to one with King Shamps. Yeah, but King Shamps,
King Shamps, and
but a lot of people. We talked about that with King Shamps, I believe, on the podcast. It's like, and it was vice versa. It's like seeing the growth of. They get to see the growth of us, but we also get to see the growth of them, right? So it's like, like Storm Green is a good example, but let's say Primo. Well, King Shamps is a good example too. But let's say Primo the Great, right? Yep. Let's say him. When we first interviewed him, that was like in the beginning of the year of like 2022, I think.
22. Oh.
And
probably a year
and we did our third interview with him. The beginning of the year, and we did an album review for him.
And how that came about too. Somebody told me about it.
Look how, the progression of his journey, and his career, and what he's doing now. Yeah, Brick by Brick Studios. He's doing his thing. Like he's literally building his life. Like everything that he said in the beginning, he's doing now. Like and at a high level, direct to consumer, everything. Like he's his own. Like entity now, you know what I mean? So it's dope. It's just dope to see people like Ray Riley, like all these different artists.
Yeah,
We used to
Ray
like,
Riley's
that's
a
the
good
author
one.
we had
That's
on.
the
You know, he just
author,
dropped
yeah.
his debut album. You know what I mean? And we had him on. What I think that same year. I think like 2022 probably.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah, a lot
I don't,
of people.
you know, the years are mixing up. I'm
Yeah.
not, you know, I don't have a paper in front of me
it's
that
like,
tells me, you know, but like,
B-Real's doing his thing.
you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
it's just dope to see like the progress. Like you made a really good point.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. And
Yeah.
also, I didn't think about that either. It's about the journey that
Yeah.
we had him on, and you know, we always make it like a family thing, like you always say.
Yeah.
We always say after the show, it's like, or before we end the show,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you can always come back
Yeah.
for another
we-
project. They do.
we really
and
mean
we
that.
did.
Yeah, we
mean
did.
it.
Yeah,
We did it.
yeah,
So-
right. We did. We brought back people multiple times.
Yeah,
you
we
know
got
what I
them
mean?
multiple times, and we
Yeah.
saw the, like you said, the progression. It's like, dang, like, you know, or you know, their page went up, and
Right.
or you know, their videos got, you know, bigger, or they got better, and
Yeah.
you know, like you start to see that, and
Yeah.
but also
And some of these guys, some of their first interviews, you know, I'm not speaking for the names that we named, but there
Yeah.
are people whose first interview were with us. You know what I mean? So it's like the bigger
Yeah.
their careers go, it's like people, you know, it's the cool thing about having interviews with them is the bigger the bigger the artist gets, they're going, you know, some fan is gonna look up, you know, listen to old interviews from when, because you're gonna have, you know, one day people are gonna have those diehard fans, those people who are invested in them and want to see some of their first interviews, you know, it like, and then we're just there, you know, we're kind of like, you know, it's like they're gonna see Pure Rap Podcast as, you know, oh man, like this is an interview, you know, they did in the early stages of their career, you know what I mean? So it's always dope to know that, you know, we're here, you know, as like, even like even in, you know, our platform's not the biggest or anything, but it's cool to always know we, you know, gave people a platform, a voice, you know, and to be able to share their story, their journey, and to share their art as well. You know what I mean? So I pride ourselves on that, to be able to give people, you know, a voice and a platform.
yeah,
So-
voice platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm always like just grateful and thankful for all the people that took the time, you know,
Yeah.
out of their day to even hop on online.
Yeah.
And to connect schedules, get timing frames right, days good. We all come together, get all three of us
Yeah.
on the same time,
100%,
same day,
100%.
and them the
Yeah.
same time, same day. So that was a little bit of a process, but it all worked out.
Yeah.
You know, always got to thank for the time that they took, and
Right.
also just just networking with everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we got, you know, Chevy Woods. I mean, a guy with like
we listened to growing up.
yeah, we listened to growing up,
Yeah.
and to actually talk to him is like, damn, it seemed like the direction we're taking, it seems to be in the right direction.
Yeah.
You know, because we're meeting people that we listened to as we was growing up in
Yeah.
high school. You know, like Richie Evans.
Yeah.
That worked with Rick Ross, somebody that we
Yeah, that
listened
was signed to the game.
Yeah, lost to the game. Chevy Woods, somebody that's, you know, connected with Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
And all that, and Project Pat, you know,
Yeah.
all these little big artists. So it seemed like we good. And, you know, Quincy White, you know, he messed with had connections with Nipsey Hussle. So all these different artists, it's like,
Yeah.
it feels like, you know, we're going in the right direction.
And to hear their journeys,
and to
stuff
hear their
too.
journeys too.
Yeah.
And
then,
we'll be the
and
first
then
to hear
for
all
them
those
to rock,
stories.
and then for them to tell us, you know,
Yeah,
that
they
they
rock
like
with
what
us.
we're doing. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, that means a lot, you know, from people who are established, you know, who've been in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I care what anyone else saying who's hating, because, you know, they gave us validation. You know what I mean? Guys like that who've been around the world and toured and did different things. It's
They've
like,
been in different cities.
hey,
They
these
did
guys,
this. They
these
did
guys
that.
told us we're dope. I'm sorry,
We
but,
just-
you know,
yeah.
they told us we're dope, so it's like that's cool. That's cool that they did, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people who've done countless, like someone like Project Pat, who's probably done like in a million interviews, you know, through his career. Who knows how many interviews he's probably done? You know what I mean? He's been in the
Yeah.
game for, you know, since 2000s. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. That's one of those people where you're like, you know. I mean, he's in the intro talking, you know what I mean? Caleb put him in the intro, you know what I mean? He's one of the voices that you hear, you know, so.
Intro, you know, Quincy
Yeah.
White. I mean, there's a lot of get it.
Yeah, no, that's a big point. And then the other part too is that, you know, even just me, you, Caleb, like our friendship, you know what I mean, as well. That's another thing, like underrated piece about this, is that, like, you know, being able to work with your homies like that, you like basically like family, you know what I mean, that you worked with, that you know since, you know, that since we known each other since kids, but to be able to, you know, us four still, you know, have our relationship even develop more, you know what I mean, as brothers, you know what I mean, we talk literally every day, you know what I mean, we know, we make sure we're good, we know, make sure, you know, if people dealing with, you know, something, it's like take some time, you know what I mean, for yourself, and you know, we're always here for each other, and that's I think the biggest part of this podcast, that like we make it work, you know what I mean? If someone's like, if Caleb's not able to be here, it's like, okay, we'll hold it down. If you know, it's like we talk to each other, you know, consistently, you know what I mean? We have a group chat, we talk to each other every day, we make sure, hey, you good, you know, all this stuff, like,
yeah, I mean,
you know,
we have videos. Yeah, I think Kev, he did a video by himself.
Yeah, I've done one by
myself.
myself.
You did one by yourself. You know so yeah, it all happened. I mean, we all communicate.
Yeah.
We still had a lot of consistent videos put out there. I mean, there's
I should jiggling. Pause. That sounded crazy. I meant to say jingling.
No, I mean, there's it's crazy because there's so many countless videos of us, like from the first video to, you know, till now. And you saw the changes, the template, the layouts are different.
Yeah, I try to tell people
different.
I try to tell people start from, and I think more now.
Yeah.
If you start from the first episode, I don't want people to, but it would be cool to start from the first episode because not only do you see the journey of the other artists too. You might see your first Ask the Author interview, and then you see our Ask the Author interview.
Now.
Yeah, now it's like you see the progression of artists.
Yeah.
You see the progression of our page. You might see some things, recurring topics that we said, games that we played back then. Like if you're watching our trivia night episodes, you would like to see it from, you know, who gets the bill and who it changes hands. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then our interview styles have changed. Our topics, the structure, when you watch our first episode to now, is completely different, bro. We're like before we were so to the script. Like, okay, we have our news. This is our topics that we're going to be talking about. We have to, you know, we hit everything, which is great. You know, when you start off, you want to have a vision. You want to have a structure and a style of how you're going to be running your podcast. Mm-hmm. But also, I like now that's like, we're kind of just like free from that. Like we don't even make a script anymore. Like we make a script when we do interviews. Mm-hmm.
I think the interviews,
you know, the interviews are important. If you're doing an interview, that's super important. Especially because it's us three of us.
Yeah.
So we make sure, you know, we research and we have our structure for our artist. Mm-hmm. But even then, it's a very simple script. Because he's going to come with his own questions. Caleb's going to have his own, like, so we just keep the script based off what we're going to be pitching. So what you see here, like on the actual interview, those are the main things that we'll have ready to go. But then Darnell will have something that's not on the script. I'll have something that's not on the script, you know? So, but like, as far as our regular podcast episodes, we just kind of text each other, okay, we're going to talk about this, we'll talk about this, and
yeah, we're just kind of
now we kind of just ramble about a bunch of stuff. Like I feel like we're more free, and it's more freer with, you know, doing it that way. You know what I mean? Before we were like bro, I swear, because I haven't watched episode 1. I haven't watched any of our early episodes, honestly, in probably years. So
I don't want to see.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go. We should react to it.
But it's like
we should do a reaction like to.
Yeah, it's like we're more freely on the topics, or you know, and I think we just got so comfortable with the mic too. It's like just being like more comfortable. I mean, especially now, since we're in person. It's like, oh, okay, like
we just having a good time.
Just being comfortable. Really, just just flowing topics.
Right.
You know, going off tangents. I mean, you know, if we could do that real easy, we can do that with, you know, anybody that comes up here or anybody that's on the screen. I mean, I think it's just...
And I think majority of people who tune in to watch our show see that with our interviews. Like, everyone we have an interview with, you know what I mean? Like,
they looked at our old videos and they're like, oh, yeah, I like these.
That's what I'm saying.
Those are genuine.
And we make them comfortable. You know, we crack jokes, you know what I mean? It's like... that, because that's how we are in real life. Like,
that's how I am in real life, too.
It's literally... You know, like... It might, you know, we don't say everything, you know, because we still on the camera, you know? We can't get canceled and shit, you know what I mean? But for the most part, like, literally, like, 99.9%, like, we're like fucking hand sanitizer, you know what I mean? Like, everything that we do is literally like what you see is us. Like we're goofy. You see our personality. We talk shit to each other. We're serious. We get deep. You know what I mean? We really care about the things that we're talking about as well. And we don't really hold back our opinions either. I mean, maybe a tad bit. Nah.
Do we hold back
I think
a
we
tad bit?
Yeah.
Probably not all of it.
Yeah, not having all of it. Maybe,
But a
like I said,
tad.
it's like hand sanitizer. Like we just that point, like one where we're just
He
like,
said,
you know what I mean? But we only got about 6 minutes, so I know we gotta talk about some of our favorite artists and stuff. So we could do like a run that down real quick, like
real quick,
just-
nothing crazy. Right?
we'll do a what's that game that we played that one time? It was like that drill. It was like a 2-minute drill or something. Like we had to.
Game.
Remember it was
not
like-
rapid fire, but it's something.
It was like 60 seconds. Like you had 60
Oh yeah,
seconds.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Remember that?
I don't know the name.
You might
of
have to
it.
bring that back.
Yeah, but it's like how they do on ESPN. It's like little 60
so,
seconds. Like just name your just your
So just name some of your favorite artists and I'll do mine. You know what I mean? And then we'll do like some of your projects and then so
you gonna do a 60? Oh, are you doing a timer or no?
When we do
I was
timer?
like, you gonna do a little quick little timer
Yeah, I could get one.
and just kind of like ramble about
So when we do 1 minute?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, a minute, because I could go off on a tangent
Alright.
sometimes. So
Alright. Oh shit.
this is just about like just albums that I've listened to in 2024. I think I'm gonna keep it like that.
You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do albums.
Albums of 2024. Future definitely. And Future dropped 3 times.
Damn.
He dropped with Metro 3. Well, We Don't Trust You. We Still Don't Trust You. Mixtape Pluto was in my Big X The Plug. That's very underrated. A lot of people are starting to mess with that. I messed with Big X The Plug when he came out. Also J. Cole. Might delete later. That's definitely one for the Grammys. That was actually a good project as well. I had some Larry June playing. Always. When Larry June drops, I'm always playing that. He's always in my top 5. Also, Benny the Butcher. He dropped a few times this year. Summertime Butch. I forgot the other album name. But that was good as well. Stab and Shout too. That was good with them with that.
Damn.
And
GNX.
just to leave that out, yeah. Kendrick just literally dropped, but it's because I'm trying to get up what I earlier were listening to
projects,
early projects, but just to really wrap it up. Also, TDE dropped, Schoolboy, Blue Lips, of course, GNX, Kendrick, and Doshi. So TDE was definitely in that list, but I had to get out the other ones first, the underrated ones.
All right, I'll start mine. This we're just keeping it hip hop. I'm not gonna name like R&B or like Afrobeats or anything.
Yeah.
So
You
of
got
course.
the timer? You want me to get you?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Soul Burger, shout out Absol, of course, GNX, like you named, Blue Lips, Schoolboy Q, Rhapsody's album, Please Don't Cry. That was really good to me, and I still don't know why that's not nominated for a Grammy. But of course, shout out Geechee Gotti. He's a battle rapper, but he makes really dope music as well. Lou Magatti was a dope project he dropped. The Game is the Game. El Camino was in my top 5. I think he must like my number 1 artist I listened to. So shout out El Camino. Mother and a Gun, 38 Special. Like, man, that album is so good, bro. Stab and Shot 2, like you said, it was super dope. I got more like this, but I would say my main one, The Auditorium Volume 1, that was my actually number 1 album on Apple Music, The Common and Pete Rock. There was tons of dope projects, and I wish I could like name all of them. Ask the authors too. You know what I mean? Water was dope. Of course, and I want to give a shout out to Primo too, because he has a project on Bandcamp.
You got a few of them.
Yeah. I want to say this one,
that was a good
because
one.
it's on Bandcamp. If this was on Apple Music, it would be my top 5. I know for a fact, bro. This one right here, 7 Laps, bro. 7 Laps, bro.
Yeah.
I was bumping that shit heavy. I don't know if he's able to see stats, but if he's able to see stats, nigga, I know for a fact I was on that shit heavy, bro. This song P stands for, bro. Yeah, so I want to give a special shout out to that project. So I guess we could do artists real quick.
Oh yeah, and then the whole thing with the Bandcamp. I know J. Cole. I think there's another app. It's called Even.
Oh yeah.
So I guess they promote about music too. So
And then I was gonna say too. Remember we were talking about mixtapes last episode?
Mhm.
My mixtapes is still up. I just
Okay.
downloaded it.
Oh, the app.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mixtape because I just downloaded
Okay.
it, bro, and like I was looking through.
Still,
I was,
you can still get
there was like one or two that I couldn't find, but like they got I was listening
Most
to
of what
Bronson
you're
and shit.
listening to?
Yeah, I was listening to fucking. I was looking up internet tape like Big Mensa. Like I was,
That's a
you know what I mean. So I found a few.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you
they
know
got
what
a
I mean?
few.
Yeah, so my
I think-
mixtapes is still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I usually use SoundCloud and YouTube.
Yeah, I mainly do SoundCloud too, but I was like, I was cool. I just wanted to know at least there was like it still had at least one app out there that still works, you know.
Still.
Damn, so we running down time.
Oh, you said another minute for. what'd you-
Okay, just run down some artists. 38 Special, shout out Absol, shout out El Camino, shout out Common, shout out every artist that we had on the podcast.
Oh yeah, every artist. Yeah, Richie Evans, Chevy Woods.
Who we had this year? Win.
Did we have B?
That's the author. No, we didn't have B-Real this year. We had Primo, we had King Shams, we had 10 Stacks, Black Skin,
Oh yeah, 10 Stacks.
JJ Sanders.
Sanders.
Damn, who else did we have?
Crazy year. I had to.
We had Primo.
Gotta go visit. 10 Stacks, JJ Sanders, Black Skin.
Yeah, I said them.
Oh yeah, you said that already.
Yeah.
Jamar Johnson, I said that already. Quincy.
No, you're going back now. That was 1 year ago. Yeah.
Oops. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Ray
was it?
Riley. Yeah, Ray Riley.
Yeah, I
too.
thought it
Shout
said
out to
Ray Riley. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but now you're going back though, because once you
year
get 1
ago.
year, yeah.
Oops,
There
I
we
went
go.
too far back.
So yeah, we were trying to close that because we only got like a couple minutes left before we got to bounce. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, shout out to every artist, and then 2025 will be fun. I'll say before we finish it up, big goal for 2025. Let's end it like that. Let's do 1, 2, 1 for your podcast, 1 for the podcast, and 1 for yourself.
For the podcast, just keep going. I mean, why stop now? Just keep going. People telling us to keep going. I would still keep going.
Me too.
For myself, time management. Just on the phone. I think phone is always the thing I'm always on, or looking at distraction stuff, media sometimes. Limit time on that and focus more on the people around me. So
That's a good one. Yeah, I would say for the podcast, like you said, yeah, consistency, keep growing. I think try new things. You know what I mean? Get out of our comfort zone, you know what I mean? Which I feel like we've been doing this year. But to continue it going to next year. But I would say the number one thing for me, I personally really want to try, like, going like I really want like into like merch, things, something like that has that we're able to wear, like something like that's that's number one for me. That would be cool to have. And this is not number one, but it would be nice to see, like, maybe go to a school or talk to some kids or do something like that. Like, I think that would be to my, like, I know I kind of rambled and when I was supposed to say one, but those were like a couple things that were on my mind. It would be nice to see.
I actually did that. I did that back at Roosevelt.
For real?
Yeah, I actually talked to kids. And I did show them the podcast. I did.
You should ask. You should ask. We should go to them. Like, well, we'll talk about that on the side.
Yeah,
And for myself,
but I did that before.
Damn, time management is a really good one. I think I might have to either agree. That might be second. I think my number one is health. I think.
Also that's a good one too.
I think health is like. I feel like
getting checked more and stuff.
I feel like I kind of been like, I was like, I'm doing good, but I'm also like letting go at the same time when I'm like, I need to like buckle down. I feel like in Minnesota, I was doing a good job of taking care of my health. Discipline wise, and I feel like out here I was kind of losing the discipline and eating whatever and all this stuff. So I think 2025, I want to buckle down and really prioritize health, like workouts, exercise, eat better, so
that's a big thing too. I didn't mention it.
The time management was a really
time management is good, but also health and what we put in our bodies. I think I look at a lot of videos of of people saying like, "Oh yeah, this is why people get like all these diseases, illnesses."
But then you watch it, and I mean, here we are eating Wingstop, man.
Yeah, I mean, here we are. But see, this is like everyone. I haven't had this in like
this is just
months.
like
I haven't had this in months, but it was only dedicated for the show and
facts.
and stuff like that. But really, it's like time management, exercising more and stuff like that, and really just what I'm putting in the body. Really,
100%.
Try to be more disciplined.
We passed our time, so let's get out of here. Shout out to everyone tuning in. I believe we'll be dropping this. This is a little bit before Christmas. I probably shouldn't say it, but Christmas Eve we'll be dropping this episode. So I might just edit that out, but but yeah. I hope everyone has a great Christmas. Everyone has a great Christmas Eve. Everyone has good holidays. I think we might be back maybe New Year's Eve. So we're still going to be talking about that. That's still on the verge. So, but if not, I hope everyone has a good holidays. Everyone, hope you, spend good time and get to see some family. I hope you, get the present that you wanted. You know what I mean? I hope, or if you're not, and if you're going through some hard times around this time, try to keep your head up. Do the best you can. And know that there's better out there. And yeah. So
yeah, man.
And if you're gonna drink, be safe. Take an Uber. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't hop in that car.
Oh yeah.
So that's like 100% like because I know it's gonna get during the holidays. You know what I mean? So be careful.
Yeah, gotta be mindful of others and yourself, and always take that one step to be as safe as call an Uber and stuff like that.
Facts.
Call a ride.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yep. Subscribe. Hey, share a friend. Hey, tell a friend to go tell a friend.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. New Year's resolution, man. The New Year's resolution should be watch more Pure Rap podcast. And
Hey, for real though. Watch PPR and shit.
PRP and shit.
Yeah, PRP.
Yeah, but that's a wrap for this episode right here, man. Christmas episode. Holiday season. You know what I mean?
Holiday season.
Go watch yourself a Christmas movie.
Edition season.
Yeah. Shout out Santa Claus for the hat, man. Yeah.
For the jingle bell, jingle all the way.
Rest in peace, DMX.
DMX. Oh, he got the DMX.